So back here in the tutorial of the earn money application, we're gonna go to the register screen. We have two add mob banners. We have these arrangements to make some space. We have a text box where the person is gonna set the phone number and the register phone number button. We're gonna need a Firebase component that's here on experimental, and we need to go to the Firebase website, log in and make a new project. So we're gonna set this as earn money, create project. In the database, sorry, we need to get started. We're gonna go to the rules and set as true, and set this one as true. We're gonna publish. Okay, so now the rules are published. We're gonna go to database, get started. We're gonna copy this link here. We're gonna go to the Firebase and set this link here. We're gonna go to settings, project settings, and copy this key here. We're gonna go to the project and set the token as that key. In the blocks part, we're gonna get the button. When it's clicked, we're gonna do a if statement. If the text box where the number is written is empty, we're gonna need a notifier. If it's empty, we're gonna set a message. Enter a valid phone number. If it's not empty, we're gonna go to the Firebase. We're gonna get the store value block. The tag is gonna be the phone number. The value to store, the first value is gonna be 0. After we do that, we're gonna close the screen and go back to the first screen. So in the screen 1, we also gonna need a Firebase component. So we copy here. We're gonna need the same key and also the link. Now in the blocks part, we're gonna need the login button. We're gonna need the initialized screen 1. When it's initialized, we're gonna get a tag list. After we get the tag list, we're gonna get the tag list event. We're gonna go and make a variable. This one is list of numbers. gonna set this list of numbers as the value from the tag list block event. In the button login, we also gonna need a if statement. We're gonna check if the box is empty. If it's empty, we're gonna set a alarm alert. Enter a valid number. If it's not empty, we're gonna need the is in listing. We're gonna need a new variable. This variable here is gonna be the phone number. We're gonna go and set the phone number. If it's in listing, the list is the list of numbers. Sorry, we need another if statement. I'm gonna check if the phone number is in list. So we're gonna get the phone box, phone number text. If it's there, we're gonna set the global phone number as the box. If it's not there, we're gonna send the person to register the screen, the phone number. So we're gonna get the notifier, show message, register a valid number, clicking on orange button. What you're gonna do next is set a label that is invisible, label number. We're gonna set this as the global phone number. And if it's login, we're gonna hide the login. Gonna hide this text box and button. So we're gonna set this visible to false. Now in the initialize, we're gonna go and get the checkbox, remember me. So back here we're gonna need a tiny database. in the blocks part, we're gonna store a value on the tiny database. After we get the phone number, we're gonna call the tag phone number, and the value to store is gonna be the label number text. Is this one that is invisible here, but when it's logged in, you're gonna see the number here. So in the initialize part, we're gonna do a if statement. We're gonna check if the label number text is equal to 0, to nothing, or if the label number text is equal to not login. If these conditions, one of them are true, we're gonna make another if statement. We're gonna check if the checkbox remember me is checked. If it's checked, we're gonna set the label number text and get the value from the tiny database. So we're gonna set the label number as the phone number registered. If it's not there, we're gonna set the label number as not login, and set the login, this part here, visible again, so the person can log in. And in the other part, if these two conditions are not true, we're gonna set the label number text to get value also from phone number that we saved here on the tiny database. So here in tasks, we're gonna check a if statement. If the label number, we're gonna copy this, we're gonna check if one of these are true. If they are true, we're gonna show a message. We're gonna call this register phone number. If it's different from one of these two, we're gonna go to the first task 1 screen. We're gonna use the open another screen with start value. The screen name is task 1. The start value is the label number text. So when we go to the first task 1, we're gonna save the value label number 1 text. So in the task 1 screen, when it's initialized, we're gonna go and get the start value. We're gonna set a variable. I'm gonna call this phone number. I'm gonna set the variable as the get start value, and here we're gonna also change for start value. So the next screen is task 2, and the start value is the phone number. Now we go to task 2, also initialized. I'm gonna need a variable phone number, set phone number, get start value, and change this one to start value, get phone number. So task 3, it's the same set of blocks, and now we're gonna go to the task complete screen. Here we're gonna go and see the how many tasks completed by the number registered. So we're gonna need the Firebase component. We're gonna go into the screen 1 and copy the token and also the link. So here in the blocks part, when it's initialized, we're gonna go and so back here, when it's initialized, we're gonna go use the Firebase component get value. We're gonna use the tag as the get start value. After that, we're gonna need the Firebase got value. We're gonna go and make a if statement. We're gonna check. We're gonna go and check if the register number is equal to 500. Get value. If it's not equal to 500, we're gonna set the label number that's invisible. We're gonna set this as the get value. More 1 point. And we're gonna store under the Firebase. The tag is the get start value. It's the phone number. We're gonna store the label number text. So 500, it's the number of tasks that I set so the person can get paid. You can set any number you want. Every time he completes the tasks, we're gonna set the label number to the value that's stored on database, Fire database, more 1. And we're gonna store again under that phone number, now with another task complete. So here we're gonna set the get paid. We're gonna go in to the pay screen. And the get paid button. we're gonna go and see if the number is more than 500. So here we're gonna need a variable. This one is number of tasks. We're gonna set the number of tasks get value. So we can make a if statement here. If is equal to 500 tasks complete, the global number of tasks, we're gonna send him to the pay screen. If it's not, we're gonna show a message with the notifier. I'm gonna set the messages complete more tasks. The title is number insufficient number of tasks, and the button is close. The button return when the task complete screen is back pressed. We're gonna go and set a message. It's gonna be press the return button. And the button return we're gonna send to the first screen. So back on the designer mode, we're gonna delete this text box. So now back here, I'm gonna test the application. So let's enter the earn money APK. Here, if I try to initiate tasks, he's gonna ask for the register phone number. We're gonna go here, enter a phone number. So I'm gonna put a fake number here.